Hello and welcome to the new Byron Bay Wildlife Hospital here in Lennox Head. Come on and I'll give you a tour. We've grown in space and now we have our own dedicated reception area where animals come in and they're greeted by one of our lovely volunteers. This is our dedicated triage room. When animals are first admitted, they get examined by one of our experienced vets and nurses, and they're given pain relief to make sure they're nice and comfortable before getting worked up by one of our vets. Here is our treatment room, and this is the area where our vets look over the animals to see what's going on with them prior to going into surgery or our x-ray room for their workup. Come through. This is our x-ray room, and this is where we take the x-rays of our animals. Our animals are anaesthetised so that we can take our x-rays and get the clearest picture so we can see what's going on with them. Here we are in our purpose-built surgery room. Here in this room, we can perform life-saving surgeries. Once the vet team has worked up the animal and organised a plan, they go into one of our hospital wards. In here, we have 3 dedicated wards for our animals. This is our first and our largest ward, where we can house a variety of different species in here in temperature-controlled enclosures. This is another nice quiet ward where we can keep our animals and they get the nice natural sunlight. Our ward down here is specially for reptiles. You can see that we're pretty full at the moment because it's springtime. We now have a dedicated kitchen where we can prepare all the different types of meals that our animals need. Come through. We have our own area now where we can store all the different food so that we feed the right things to these animals. And then we have one final ward. This is our ICU ward, and this is where some of our sickest patients go, where it's nice and quiet and it's away from the busyness of the hospital. Finally, we have our isolation and quarantine room. This is where we can house and examine animals that might be carrying potentially zoonotic or infectious diseases. The quarantine and isolation room is going to also be important in case we do get a case of avian influenza in Australia. This room is separate from the other rooms of the hospital. I hope you like this tour of our new Lennox Head facility. Matilda, our truck, will always be our first home, but we've outgrown it and the demand keeps increasing. So now here in this facility, we can continue to meet that demand and give the animals the care that they need.